Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the exciting world of Godzilla. You know, that giant lizard that stomps around causing chaos? But there's so much more to Godzilla than just the monster mash. We're here to explore how this iconic character has evolved over the years and why he's such a big deal in pop culture. So grab your favorite snack and let's get into it. Let's kick things off by talking about where it all began. Toho Studios created Godzilla way back in 1954. Can you imagine Japan, fresh out of the post-war era, filled with anxiety about nuclear power? The original film reflected those fears while creating this massive creature symbolizing destruction. Godzilla was no mindless monster. He was a metaphor for the consequences of our actions and humanity's relationship with nature. When the first movie hit theaters, people were both terrified and fascinated. And from that moment, the world was introduced to this iconic titan. Now, Godzilla didn't just stomp around like a one-trick pony. He's transformed a lot over the decades. In those early films, we saw him primarily as a force of destruction. But then something interesting happened in the 1980s and 1990s. He started turning into more of an anti-hero. In movies like Godzilla vs. Biollante, we saw him defend humanity against other monsters. Plus, his design changed too. From the classic rubber suit to CGI, Godzilla's look has evolved, reflecting modern filmmaking tech. Each film added layers to his character, showcasing different sides of this beloved monster. Speaking of evolution, let's chat about how Godzilla made a splash internationally. In the 1950s and 60s, Godzilla was mostly a Japan-exclusive phenomenon. But as the years went on, he found a whole new audience in the West. Hollywood adaptations began popping up, like the infamous 1998 version and more recently the amazing MonsterVerse with films like Godzilla 2014 and Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. These films not only brought Godzilla into mainstream Western cinema, but also expanded his influence on the entire monster movie genre. From toys to video games, Godzilla became a global sensation. It's wild how something that started as a metaphor for nuclear fear became a fun pop culture icon. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy of Godzilla. He's more than just a giant monster stomping through cities. Godzilla represents many themes: environmental issues, the destructive nature of humans, and even survival. His story resonates with many people around the globe, whether they realize it or not. In Japan, he's viewed as a cultural hero, yet in other parts of the world, he's a symbol of fear. Godzilla has influenced countless directors and inspired numerous films, making him a cornerstone of cinema history. And the love for Godzilla continues strong today. Speaking of love, let's talk about some of those iconic moments that keep fans coming back for more. From epic battles against Mechagodzilla to the heart-stopping showdown with King Ghidorah, these scenes aren't just thrilling, they're downright legendary. Each battle is packed with stunning visuals and special effects that leave audiences on the edge of their seats. And let's not forget the iconic roar. It sends chills down your spine. These moments don't just entertain. They reflect Godzilla's journey from menace to savior, making them memorable. What's your favorite Godzilla moment? Drop it in the comments. As we wrap this up, it's clear Godzilla's journey is one for the ages. From his roots in post-war Japan to his status as an international icon, he's a character that continues to evolve and resonate. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newbie just discovering this giant lizard, there's something about Godzilla that connects with all of us. So, next time you see Godzilla on screen, think about the deeper messages he represents and the legacy he leaves behind. All right, folks, if you enjoyed this chat about Godzilla and want to hear more, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what Godzilla means to you or what your favorite Godzilla film is. We've got more exciting content coming your way, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep those monster fans roaring.